When the Supreme Court ruled on segregated schools in 1954, it said that separate facilities are unequal, and that equality in education was fundamental for any child's success. Integrated schools mean better opportunities for more kids. Studies show that low-income kids in low-income schools do badly, but low-income kids attending middle-income schools tend to do a lot better. But now, US schools are almost as segregated as they were in the 60s. So what happened? Wealthier parents are able to move their kids to better schools. And because poverty is often drawn along racial lines in America, better schools tend to mean whiter schools. Underfunded schools that perform badly tend to be mainly Black and Latino. Over the years, the courts have relaxed integration orders in districts across the country. This has allowed these districts to attempt to keep wealthy families from moving away by ending the busing programs, or by redistricting to carve out schools for wealthier kids. The result is more white kids attending schools with fewer Black and Latino students, and more Black and Latino students are going to schools with few or no white kids at all. This race and class segregation has left us with a two-tier education system, where it's almost impossible for schools in poor areas to keep up. As the Black population of a school rises, teachers are likely to be less experienced or qualified, and more likely to rely on less engaging teaching methods, like pre-made packets. In fact, by the time they enter the 8th grade, Black students are already 3 years behind their white peers in math and reading. And the majority of so-called dropout factory high schools are schools with mainly Black and Latino populations. On the other side, predominantly white schools tend to isolate their students from other racial groups, which also can have a long-term effect when these kids grow up to become cops, politicians, or even teachers.